Was I wrong for refusing to change my habits because of a new roommate? I'm 23 and share a house with 4 guys I've known since our university days. For 2 years we've lived together without major issues. Mostly because we run the place on a simple system. Majority vote settles everything. Cleaning schedules, noise rules, chore rotations. If 3 of us agree, that becomes the house standard. It's worked flawlessly. Last month, one of the original 5 moved out to live with his girlfriend. He brought in a replacement. Lyle, a friend of a friend type. Quiet, polite, not someone we were worried about. For the first week, he seemed fine, until he called a house meeting. That should have been the first red flag. He stood in the living room and announced he was uncomfortable with the fact that some of us don't always walk around fully dressed inside the house. None of us are nudists or anything like that, but we're former athletes, pretty comfortable around each other, and don't always bother with shirts or full outfits. I tend to lounge around in boxers when I'm relaxing or heading to the kitchen half asleep. It's never been a problem. Lyle wanted a strict clothes-on rule. As always, we put it to a vote, and he was the only one who wanted it. The rule didn't pass. Still, I tried to be considerate and started wearing more clothes most of the time. Except for the occasional morning stumble or post-shower sprint to my room. Nothing wild. Apparently, that wasn't enough for him. He started bringing guests over without any warning, even though house protocol has always been to text first a few times. I walked into the living room in my underwear only to find him and a handful of people staring at me like they'd walked into the wrong reality. I shrug, head back, and get dressed. I even told him once that all he had to do was give me a heads up. He rolled his eyes like I'd inconvenienced him. It wasn't just me. Another housemate got caught in the same situation multiple times. Then, 2 days ago, he cornered me and one of the guys in the kitchen. He asked, with this smug, self-satisfied tone, whether his plan had worked. We asked what he was talking about. He grinned and said he'd intentionally been bringing people over unannounced to teach us to stop lounging around in underwear. He actually said he was trying to embarrass us into changing. We told him we weren't embarrassed. Honestly, we spend enough time in the gym that being seen in boxers isn't exactly dramatic. He got furious, said we were being inconsiderate, and then stormed off to complain to the rest of the house, who already knew about the vote and sided with us. Now he's sulking, acting like we've wronged him, and stomping around like he's staging a one-man protest.